Hello, welcome back. Last time I relearned spy cards and won my first real match. And I just wandered a little bit over this way and saw something. This team has found its way down here now. Hey, Team Snakemouth. Amazing work out there. Bulgaria's way safer now, thanks to you clearing those bounties. I was wondering where these two had gotten to. Okay, they existed in this space, but only when I cleared out Carmina, so that they'd have the place to sit. Alright, so that's where they hang out. You really went and beat those monsters up. My only regret is I didn't get to see it. Huh. That's a wrap for the bounties. Thankfully, we had their tips to find them. It's kind of weird to take all the credit. They're satisfied having found the monsters and sent us to them. I'm grateful, but you're right. It's not enough. B, some juice for them. Alright then, you'll say the same thing for... Alright. I don't actually remember the name of either of those bugs. There are so many people to remember here. Right, so I need to go find a... card master. My clue is that they are old. And that does bring two particular bugs to mind. So let's start. I'm going to change Chumpy back to the pretty ribbon. The teamwork ribbon is cool, but like 1 TP restored per turn is... Well, if I don't need the Chompy damage, that's like wearing a TP core. Only smoother, because I get 1 per turn rather than 2 per 2. So like, situationally it could be useful, but just in general, pretty ribbon is still best ribbon for me. Are you a card master? Such a ruckus outside, you young ones are so full of energy. It's not you. Alright, guess it's Chuck then. Unless there's another old bug I've met. There are probably lots. I don't think I took note of everybody's age. It's just that, like, she was old, Leaf specifically called out because he knew her, and Chuck was called the bug of old complexion, so that's why I think of him. Alright, well, let's run over there. So, second LP ever that I've done to reach triple digits now. What a spectacular game for it. Will it set the record? We will see. Are you gonna bug me right now? Nope. Not at all. So it did seem a little weird that Chuck came out here and just set up his little place to rest, and then that was the end of his story. Perhaps it's secretly also a place to play cards. If it's not him, I don't instantly have any other ideas. Those are cool flowers. Yeah, they're all over here. Okay, cool flowers. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, it's you. Hey, are those spy cards you have there? Indeed, we are looking for the card masters. Something I noticed was it was specifically Leaf who plays cards. He's the one who does this. V and Cub would just cheer him on. Oh, been a while since someone came by to challenge me. Wait, really? You're a card master? Carmina did call him old. She'd best get her eyes checked. I fight like a young champ. Back in the day, they called me the Flash Summoner. We're eager to see the Flash Summoner duel. Really? Are you ready to face an old champ? Indeed we are. You best not think I've gotten rusty, you hear? Okay. Cards versus Chuck. That deck was alright. At some point I'd like to make my own... Well, I made this one, sure, so I made my own, but like... This one did fine. I'll play with it until I lose a game with it. I'm sure it could be done better, but if it's good enough, then it's good enough, right? Lifesteal's cool, doesn't really matter on the first turn, but you know, I'll just take these because... Alright, I lost. Now I need lifesteal. That I didn't get there. A whole bunch of beetles are cheering for us. And ants. And a bee. Maybe multiple bees. Somehow we accumulated an audience all the way out here. This sounds fine. But I can keep this in my hand until I have more attack. Like, I might as well use the more basic one. Probably. You didn't get defense, and it wouldn't have helped you anyway. Oh man, he's all staggered. Alright, so I can just do this. That seems great, because that exactly spends my stuff. Man, this deck! For, like, having built it not knowing what I was doing way back when I had, like, nothing. Maybe it's because it was way back when I had, like, nothing, so I didn't have a whole bunch of choices to put together things that just don't synergize. But yeah, this deck's good. I want you and a Venus Bud, and might as well do an inch. Ah, no! That was the end turn button! Well, I guess I'll still have the turns for cards for next turn. Oops! So careful with that button, I guess. Alright, so Aria, Venus, Numbnail, sure. Watch the button you press. Wait, I only have one attack. Oh, the Venus Buds don't have any attack, they just life steal. I see how that is. Of course, they don't say attack, so yeah, they don't attack. Attack 3. Attack 1, but I'm 1 short. Okay, so I'm 1 short. I'm gonna hold out for a turn. And honestly, yeah, just end my turn, because I can get 7 attack with a heal that should be pretty reliable, so I'll keep my cards here. Let's see if this works. This will take me down to 1 health, but this should even us out at 2 each, right? If I understand. So Scarlet, Bandit, Midge gives me 7 attack, and if attack 7, heal 1. So I should heal 1, and unless he can somehow beat 7 attack, I should be good. He can't quite. I got 8 attack. How? Why? Unity won, yes, but there were no other midges. How? Why? Why did I have 8 attack instead of 7? I don't know. Okay. Somehow? I don't understand how. Gonna play everything, I think. Yeah, he had... no. I think he's gonna win this one. I can still... Whoops. Whoa, careful. So I got Scarlet again. Yeah, I don't have the cards for this. Nope. I can play everything and hope he has a real bad hand here, but he probably doesn't. Oh dear, Seedling King. Okay, yeah, nope, he got me. Alright. So I lost the deck, now I'm gonna make a new one. That's cool. It's fine. Oh, I've still got it. Come on, Leaf, just try again. You can do it. Hey. Are you ready to face an old champ? If I say not yet, can I still sleep here? A wise choice. You'd best prepare. It's some old bug. Yeah, whoever that is. You know full well it's Chuck. Alright. So... yeah, no more napping at Chuck's place. At least until I defeat him. That's fine. I have other places for that. Oh, wait. Okay, right. Here's where I make my deck. I thought it wasn't giving me a chance. I mean, I could just play this again and try to play better or hope for better cards. But no, like I said, I was going to play this until I lose, and then make a new one. So I start with 3 TP, is it? So my mistake in that last deck that I made, well, there were many. One of my mistakes was I loaded up on real hefty cards that I could not spend because I'd never had the TP for them. So low TP cost is useful, you know, just because I have something that costs 7 and is probably super powerful. Yeah, attack 8. Doesn't mean I should take it. That just means I won't get to use this until really late. Alright, so let's just look at what's available. Attack 2, summon Inertia, summon Jelly Shroom. I don't know what a Jelly Shroom does. Fairly certain I'll be able to go back here. Okay, confirmed. So what does a Jelly Shroom do? Wait, those are mini bosses? Okay. Wait, no. Okay, so 2 mini boss. No, can't select repeats. Then why do you put them in the list? Jelly Shroom, what do you do? Attack 1. Neat. Yeah, so spider looks real good. Real good for 3, that is. Well, but I mean, I can probably do better. +3 for Venus's buds. Right, so that's where the actual attack comes from. The bud does the lifesteal, the guardian does the actual attacking. But I only get 1, so it won't come up very often. Let's not build another Venus deck. So it tells me to choose my boss first, because that kind of defines what kind of deck I'm building, right? So Crawler and Warden I'm going to want. Alright, so hang on, let me understand all of these. Inichus increases my defense, Jelly Shroom just attacks. So this is just basic, you know, do some attack, take some defense. It's the first boss you fight, so yeah, very basic stuff here. This is part of Venus deck, I know how that works. Empower, so I think that means each bot would get attack +2 if this is here? That's my interpretation of that, but I'd have to see it in action to be sure. So build around B-bots, and... oh, and defense, I see. But no actual attack here. Okay, so I'd want a whole deck full of B-bots. How good are B-bots? Hang on, it just says bots. Like anything that is a robot? So does it say, like... what is a robot? Can I assume it's just specifically these 3? I can. Maybe I will. Alright. That doesn't sound very interesting to me. Crawler and Warden, what do they do? Crawler's 2, Warden's 3. Nice. So that's, well, I mean, that's just 5 for 5. What's the difference between summon a Crawler and a Warden and just, like, having 5 attack on your own? The interplay between cards? I don't know. Let me find something that, like, really strikes my fancy here. If Kabu, attack +4. Attack 8, yeah, so big expensive one. 8 for 7, sure. Lifesteal 2. Empower +2 Chompers. So I could make a Chomper deck with that. That sounds neat. Empower +2 Fungi. Empower Seedlings. Numb all attackers. Empower Spiders. Attack +3 versus bugs. Well, I don't know how many bugs he's going to have in his deck. Can I assume he'll have the same deck as last time? Do I remember anything about his deck? No. Just that he won. I wasn't paying very close attention to, like, what he put in it. Okay, so the one that struck my fancy the most was the Mother Chomper. So, is there a Chomper mini-boss I can choose? Nope. Alright, so mini-boss is just going to have nothing to do with my boss. Summon a Bum of Honey. Summon Venus's Bud. I mean, Arya's cool. I do like the Venus Bud for lifesteal, so she's a fine choice. If Zasp, heal 1. If Motheva, attack +2. So, like, if I happen to get those together, sure. Empower Thugs, attack 7. Empower Weevils. Cross and Poi, like Motheva and Zasp. Setup, attack +2. Setup. I don't know what that means. Three and 3, that's kinda neat. So these all count as mini-bosses, by the way. Nothing really strikes my fancy here. So you know what, I'll stick with Arya because she's cool. And with Arya, I will bring... well... Scarlet's? Why am I just building the same deck? I want to do something different. What does a Bomb of Honey do? Attack 4! You know what? I like that. Alright, Honey Nation. And let's choose something cheaper. Alright, so I'm thinking Ultimax. Ooh, Pierce. But attack 1. You know what? Let's learn about this setup thing. I don't know what that means. Okay, so I want chompers and other stuff doesn't really matter that much. How many types of chomper do I have? Chomper, chomper, brutes. 12 cards. Okay, so I want lots of chompers. They'll be the fillers. Couple of chomper brutes. I can still choose more. Here, let's take 5 chompers. 3 chomper brutes, and then I want some odd numbers because I know that those are all 2s and 4s. It's going to be harder to round out my deck if I don't have some like 1s and 3s. And it just is fine. Jelly Shroom is nice and basic. I don't like random, so let's go with non-random. Adding 1 to my attack or adding 1 to my defense is not incredibly different. For some variety, sure, let's take a Zombient. And a lifesteal if I get this and I'm in a good situation for it, sure. If I think I have, like, real strong attack. Maybe 2 of those, because, like, lifesteal is real neat. Let me just look and see if anything else looks better than that. There's a lot here. A lot of it's pretty basic and normal. There are some kind of repeats, like Venus's Bud is no different from Flowerling. Alright, sure, let's try that. You know, I actually put some thought into it. Maybe something good will happen. Sure, attack 2, let's do it. Bonk. So, he has... Who is that, Mothiva in his deck? Alright, got 3 TP. Can't do much with it. I'm just gonna do nothing then. Yeah, so see, I have too many 4s. That's perhaps a weakness of this. But maybe it'll work better in the later rounds. I need chompers alongside. Okay, so I'm building up to a really, really, really strong turn. I don't want to just do nothing, so I'm going to play 1 chomper brute. Thereby preventing his attack. Sure, that's fine. V and Cabo are having a bad time over there. I could play the... Let's see, so let me interpret this as Empower plus 2 chompers. This would mean it's better to play the Mother Chomper alongside 2 little chompers, because then that'd be 8 total, right? Plus 2 each? If I play just the Mother and the Chomper Brute, then that's 6 total, because it's plus 2 on just one thing, right? So plus 2 twice is better than plus 2 once, right? Let's try this. Alright, nothing happens. Whole lot of nothing here. I think I'm gonna do that because I need, like... This thing's gonna go off eventually, but I need 8 TP to make it go off. So let's do a Honey Nation. Got nothing. I don't know if this bomb I'm carrying is ever gonna go off. I can play this and this. Yeah, see, here's that even number problem. I have nowhere to put that extra 1. At least I do some damage. And now my team's happy. Okay, now I can finally do this thing. Got 8, so I play that, that, and have a pretty unstoppable attack. Now if I held off 1 more turn, I'd have a pretty unstoppable attack with lifesteal. Let's not, I've waited too long. There we go, 10. Okay, I think I get this game, and I like it. It's cool. Fun stuff. So there's no reason to ever play more than 1 Flowerling, right? So it's a little annoying that I got... Okay, so I don't know what setup means. Let's learn. So, hang on. So I have 3 attack and lifesteal. That sounds like a really weak play. Oh, I don't need lifesteal right now. I'm at 5. Why don't I wait a turn? And see if I can make this lifesteal go off. With, say, a Chomper Brute. Okay, so set up something something. Here we go. This is the hand I want to play. I don't know what setup means. Now, when I was talking to Carmina, she said something about check your description... No, not descriptions. Discoveries menu for more detail about the cards. Let's do that after this and see if I can understand what she meant by that. I'm gonna hold off. I'm in a strong position and I can hold onto a lifesteal card and use it later. So this is a slow deck, but it does seem like a reasonably reliable slow deck. Because, like, I get occasionally turns where I can just unleash something devastating with lifesteal. The rest of the time I'm just sitting there waiting for that to happen. But something devastating with lifesteal means it's like 2 hits, you know. I get a heart back and he loses 1. So it upsets the score by 2. So this works. I'm just not sure if it feels great. There we go. There we go. Okay, this deck works. It's just a little slow, but it's, you know, it's a big heavy thing. I swing the sledgehammer of my deck, and once I get my swing going, it totally works. Alright. Oof, could I actually be getting old? Nonsense, you fought like the best of them. Yeah, you won the first round. You did great, Chuck. You were a worthy opponent. It was good. Best I've had for a long time. I wouldn't give this to just anybody. 1 suit card. Defeated one of the card masters. There's 3 left. Excellent. Still 3 to go, though. You've still got some card masters to go, though, don't ya? Got any good hints? Patience, you lot. Here's a good hint for sure. Happy in a bountiful village. Anything more specific? Cardmaster Protocol. I'm sure you'll find her, though. Female. Thank you, Chuck. No problem. You're always helping me out. Come back for a rematch, will ya? Happy in a bountiful village. Golden Settlement is the most obvious choice for that. When we settle this business. For now, we must go. What if I talk to you again? Back so soon? What can this fella help you with? Oh, I can card rematch. Okay. Just saying hi. No problem. This bug ain't going anywhere. Alright. Cool. Well, that was great. Happy. Is there anyone especially happy in Golden Settlement? It could be Defiant Root, but that... I mean, Golden Settlement is where the berries are grown. Like, I mean, it is the definition of bountiful. There's almost no way that it's anything but the Golden Settlement. So who is especially happy there? Tangerine? Could it really be Tangerine, though? I mean, I'll try. There's also the option of just go to Golden Settlement to talk to everybody. A thing that took me like months to do to find the red paint. Maybe that's harder than I'm giving it credit for. Happy. Like, yeah, Tangerine is really the one who stands out as especially happy in the Golden Settlement, right? Well, after he got his horn back, sure, but when it broke, he was all sad. What if I hadn't done that side quest? Then this clue wouldn't work, so somebody who's always happy then. Discoveries. These are discoveries. I had the thought that this might be card related. Maybe this is like something inside the card stadium. I also didn't try very hard looking like in the ocean. The ocean, you know, the backyard puddle, whatever it is. Do I know what that body of water is? Perhaps the Eliascope could illuminate, but I don't know right now. C99! Wow! Defeated 97. Did I run from seedlings once? So, in what way does the Discoveries menu help me with... You talking about this? Many towns hide a card... hang on, so I haven't read this. Select one boss, too many bosses, and up to 12 minions, and you can fight. A card game utilizing the spy data many explorers have gathered. It's become very popular recently. Many towns hide a card master, an expert at deck building and strategy. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is what it was talking about. X coins are launched for every head an effect is gained. Winning a round heals X HP, but doesn't add to the attack total. Unity. Amount of this card's tribe played. What's a tribe? Versus XY versus X tribe gain Y effect. So, like, how do I know who belongs to what tribe? That's what I'm a little unclear on. For having X of a tribe in play, gain an effect. X gain and attack. Okay, so I figured that one out. If attack X, pierce, ignore X defense. Next turn gain X. Oh, that's what setup is. Alright, got it. If played alongside X card, gain an effect. One of your opponent's attacker cards is numbed. Okay, one of your opponent's attacker cards. Got it. Okay. Alright, well, I probably have time to locate the next master, but maybe not play them. So let's spend some time locating. Anybody with a smile on their face. You got a smile on your face. Not happy enough, though. Alright. I did all the cooking I know how to do, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't there like one more combination? Yeah, there was one more combination of dark cherries and something, but I don't know what. Arya, you have your own card. Venus enjoyed that gift. Green Ranger fought well. Someone's got a fan. It's not you. Cut enjoys his craft, but you know... Plain hard seed, I ain't sure. I mean, I'll try you. It's not you. Not gonna be you. Not gonna be you. Not gonna be you. Hey, are you... Jade. Okay, that's Jade. Got it. What does Vanessa look like? Doesn't she look a lot like this? Oh right, the stew. The stew was pretty good, wasn't it? I'm gonna buy it to remind myself. 7 HP, 7 TP. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's pretty good. Just because I don't have that, like, in my... I'd like one in my bank or inventory just so I remember it exists. Because I can't cook it, so it's not in my library here, so I'm just gonna forget its existence if it's not, like, in this list. Something berry related. Or plausibly mushroom related. Probably mushroom related. Probably potato related. That makes sense. Potatoes would be a base ingredient in lots of things. Ice related. Like, yeah, I can kind of see, like, the pattern of, like, what's around. These I have no idea. Could be candy, could be just something else entirely. There's a third type of tea. Obviously spicy tea! That would go with the burley tea. Okay, let's make spicy tea. At some point. Squash related. Let's try spicy berry. Okay. Spicy squash, spicy tea. Yeah, so if it's next to burley berry, assume there might be a spicy equivalent. But then there's like a bunch here. This could be anything. Got all the bombs, I think. And yeah, I'm thinking this is dark cherries and something. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and that's all. Okay. It's not that implausible that I could figure out all the recipes and fill this in. Okay, I'm gonna sort of make that a goal of mine. I kind of figured I wouldn't be able to do it, but looking at this... Worst case, I could hypothetically just take every pair of items in the game and combine them. I mean, like, everything's renewable, right? I think so. I talked to you, right? Oh, is it you? Oh, You're spy card players, eh? That we are, you two. Yup, I'm one of those cool card masters. Just who we were looking for. Will you duel us? Wow, you're so eager. I can't say no to that. You ready to get things rolling then? No, not yet. Tell me when you're ready then. Okay, and now she has a thing over her head. Perfect. Alright, found the card master. Nice. Oh man, I'm glad this game plays out like this, because again, I've had a spotty history of minigames like these, but this one is very much agreeing with me. And I think I'm happy with my deck. Again, I'll use it until it loses once, then I'll make a new one. That'll be my pattern, I think. Cool stuff. See you next time to challenge the next master.